What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. And today I want to talk about having your life on autopilot before you really worry about dating or relationships. Now, with the ladies, I usually tell them to start dating young so they can kind of figure out what they can and can't deal with and figure out their type while they're still in school. So that way, by the time they come out of college, they can go straight into looking for a man. But with the fellas, it's a little bit different. Yeah, I mean, if you're the star athlete, you're going to get all the girls young. Yeah, if you're the hot boy on the block, you're going to get all the girls young. But generally speaking, because you don't have your assets up and you don't have your life together, the average man is going to have a hard time getting girls young anyway. But see, y'all stress out about that and y'all spend all y'all time watching videos and all y'all time learning about how can I get past that to get women, when y'all fail to realize if you do the steps you need to do in your 20s to set yourself up for success in your 30s, where you're going to peak financially as a man anyway, women are going to start to stagnate and you're going to have your options then. So it's better to get taking care of yourself on autopilot before you even worry about dating. Now, I tell the women all the time, you shouldn't date a dude who doesn't have at least 2 of the 3 things: their own place, a car, and a job. So in your formative years, and by that I mean 18 to 28, you should be focused on getting all 3 of those things as a dude. Once you accumulate the car, once you accumulate the place, once you accumulate the good job, now you want to be on autopilot. What I mean by autopilot is once you have a car payment, car insurance, once you have rent, electric, all that stuff, you generally can come to a consensus on about how much that stuff is going to cost you. Once you know about how much that stuff is going to cost you, now you have an idea of about how much money you need to make to maintain that stuff. Once you know how much money you need to make to maintain that stuff, now you can make room for your purpose. Now you can make room for women because you already know on autopilot, I need about $50,000 a year or $75,000 a year to be able to maintain all this stuff for myself. So as long as I keep a job where I'm making that amount of money, I can put a focus now into other parts of my life. Like if I want, again, your purpose, women, just any other thing you want to do. But first, you want to have taken care of those 3 things on autopilot. You want to have a couple of situations where you didn't have the rent money and you had to figure out how to get out of it. You want to have a couple of situations where your car almost got repossessed. You want to have a couple of situations where you was looking for a good job, or you was learning how to be a good worker. You was accumulating some type of skill. That's a good time to learn a skill. A CDL, I said CDA, or anything like that. Any type of nursing skill, any type of welding, anything like that you can learn. This is a good time to learn that, so that way you can be gaining experience in that area. Because at the end of the day, when you're 30, guys, you can go back to the 20-year-olds. You can stay with the 30-year-olds. You can go up to the 40-year-olds. You can do whatever you want. You'll never have a larger playing field as a man than when you're 30 anyway. See, for the women, it's not exactly the same thing. Their playing field shrinks by that time. That's why I tell them to get more aggressive with that early. Y'all need to be focused more so on getting to the money early. Now, some people can do both. I left my mama's house at 18. I tell y'all to get out of your mama's house as soon as you can so you can learn how to become real men. Because I left my mom's house at 18, I went to college, completely out of state, moved to a new city, moved to a new town, didn't want to keep paying in-state tuition, got with some dudes who was grinders, real masculine men just like me. We got our own place off campus so we could get in-state tuition. I already knew how to take care of myself by 21. By the time I was 22, I had my own place. You know what I'm saying? So when you like that, when you're on autopilot like that, you already know how much money you need to take care of yourself. Then yeah, you can put some money into women. Then yeah, you can put some time into your purpose. That's when I started making my movies and doing my photography. All that stuff came after that. But at first, I learned how to take care of myself. You couldn't be a director, you couldn't be a photographer, you couldn't deal with women before you learn how to take care of yourself. Otherwise, what happens is you guys know a bunch of stuff about women, but you don't know nothing about life. Like, you can sleep with every chick, but you can't maintain a car. You can't maintain a place. You can't maintain a job. And at the end of the day, when you hit 30, the women ain't going to want to talk to you no more because they're going to be looking for the dudes in their 30s who have it together. And the younger women are going to be looking for the dudes in their 30s who have it together. And the game's going to flip on you, and you're going to be completely left out completely. So focus on getting your life on autopilot, guys. Get yourself a place, get yourself a car, get yourself a good job, maintain them. Once you got that to the point where it's like an instinct, you just eat, sleep, and breathe that shit, you don't even got to think about it, then you can focus on women. Then you can focus on your purpose. But learn how to take care of yourself first. I'm Alex, and I'm out. Peace.